Check, check, 1, 2. Turn that on so John can pick me up. One, two, 1, 2. Check, check, check. 1, 2.
This is your countdown for the Preston Indians pregame show. Pregame in 30 seconds from Mark. As we'll have a good game today, hopefully. And pregame show will start in 15 seconds from Mark. Pregame in 10 seconds from Mark. Have a good game. Pre-game show in 5 seconds from Mark. This is the Preston Indians pregame show. Coming up, we'll take a look at tonight's game. We'll hear from the coach and look at the pregame stats all leading up to tonight's action. You're listening to live coverage of the Preston Indians on 105.5 FM, AM 1340, and mylocalradio.com. And a very pleasant Saturday, everybody, coming to you from Cokeville High School in the Cokeville Volleyball Tournament. Dan Hubbard here, John Beverly back in studio on this Saturday. We're glad to have you with us. As coming up in just a couple of minutes, the Preston Indians will actually be taking on the Star Valley JV team, not the Evanston Club, as it indicates on your screen. So for Preston, they come into this match here. They're playing in the silver bracket, or otherwise known, what people might know as the consolation bracket here of the Cokeville tournament. They'll play this game here against Star Valley, and then they'll play either Green River or Bear Lake coming up later this afternoon, as times are scheduled. However, with the JVs also having to play a match before, the time schedule is fairly loose. As you probably experienced, this match was supposed to start about an hour ago. If Preston wins, they'll play approximately 3:30 against Bear Lake. If they lose, I believe they'll play right after against Green River, so we'll have to see how things go. Preston comes in still looking for their first match victory on the year. They are 0-5 after their first two losses at the triangle match last week up in Idaho Falls, and they lost 3 times yesterday, losing to Westside, losing to Star Valley's varsity team, and losing to Lyman yesterday morning as well. So for the Preston Indians, they're still looking for their first win of the year, talking to Karaska Haskell before the girls took the floor. And she still says things to work on. She's happy with some things, and still some things need to be corrected. But that's, again, why you come and play. That's why you play these matches and these tournaments where you play so many matches in one day. We'll take a timeout. Speaking of matches, we'll get this started coming up in just a couple of minutes from here at the Cokeville tournament, as we'll continue right after this.
KACH, My Local Radio.
If you feel like your bank works against you, we invite you to move your accounts to Advantage Plus Federal Credit Union. We work for you, not against you. Serving Southeast Idaho for over 65 years, we offer totally free checking with cash back rewards, 0 fees credit cards, low auto loan rates, and excellent customer service. Visit today, 311 South Highway 91, Preston. Advantage Plus Federal Credit Union. Here, the advantage is yours. Equal housing lender, member NCUA.
The back-to-back state champion Westside Pirates get back on the field and will go looking to add to their football legacy next Friday night when they open the 2021 season at home against Firth. Can the Pirates make it 3 straight championships in a row? Join Richard Ward for the call next Friday night. Our coverage gets started at 6:45 right here on FM 105.5 and AM 1340 KACH and on mylocalradio.com.
A proud member of the Co-op. We save you money on advertising and enable you to reach more customers. We are KACH, Preston, Clarkston.
It's time for Preston Lady Indian Volleyball. The Lady Indians take the floor as they look for another district title and another trip to the state playoffs. Tonight's game is brought to you by West Motors, your only stop for new and used cars in Preston and in Logan. Stokes Market True Value with the freshest meat and produce in town. Franklin County Medical Center with the finest care in all of the Cache Valley. Rounds & Associates Insurance Agency, an independent agency with many options for all of your insurance needs. Preston Auto Parts Car Quest. They have the parts that you need to keep your car running strong. Webb Funeral Home, serving Preston and the surrounding communities since 1925. Ralph's Construction, building homes in the Blue Sage Park region of Preston. Naylor Insurance, for home, health, life, and auto from Mutual of Enumclaw. Tonight's game is made possible through an agreement between Preston High School and Cook Brothers Broadcasting and is intended for the private, non-commercial use of our audience. Any rebroadcast of this game in whole or in part without the express written consent of Cook Brothers Broadcasting is strictly prohibited. As we welcome you again back here to Cokeville High School and the Cokeville Volleyball Tournament as we are just about ready to play as the teams are back over at the bench receiving final instructions. And Karaska Haskell, boy, she has her hands full today. Normally she has assistant coaches that handle the JV and freshman team. Well, neither of them are here today because they are attending a wedding. So they're all back in the Preston and Logan areas today with a wedding going on. So Karaska not only having to take care and handle the JV team today, but also the varsity squad here as well. As the girls come out along the baselines, when the whistle blows, they'll run past the net and wish each other the best of luck, and we'll be ready to play. So Preston will again lean on Chloe Hobson, who is their big junior hitter from outside. Also, Elizabeth Harris has been very effective so far early on here in the early goings of the season as well, and I'm sure that they will be very important for those watching on mylocalradio.com. The Indians will be in the far court. If you're listening on KACH, that means the Indians will be going from left to right. So everyone's out on the floor where they're supposed to be, and we're ready to start here finally, as it will be Adri Shelley to serve here to open the match, as the Indians will serve first. Once again, if they win, they'll face Bear Lake for the Silver Bracket Championship. If they lose, they'll go to the consolation match against Green River. And hold on, still not quite ready to go, as the officials still checking on making sure everyone for Bear Lake is where they need to be. And we'll remind you that tonight's match is brought to you by Franklin County Medical Center, providing you the best care in all of the Cache Valley. Franklin County Medical Center, 44 North 1st East in Preston. So both the coach and the down official now go back over to talk to the scorer's table here for a minute. as trying to work something out here real quick, make sure all the rotations are in properly. Know exactly where players are supposed to be and where they need to be before we get this match going. As Preston's still looking for their first match victory on the year as they come in 0-5 on the season. They've played some tough teams. They've had troubles in the past with West Side, and certainly Highland was a tough matchup for them the other night. They played well against Skyline in their first match of the year, but they lost that one in 4 sets, as well as once again now they're going through and checking all the numbers for the Star Valley team, and now they go back over to the scorers table yet again. So the down official again showing the coach what the rotations are supposed to be or need to be. Now she runs back over to grab something out of her briefcase, and we'll come back up to the to the scorers table again. Hand them a roster or a different roster, and the confusion continues here before we can get this match started. After this weekend, after today, Preston will be again on the road on Wednesday. And then next weekend, they'll be back in another tournament type situation at Highland High School as well. So still another busy week for the Indians. For whatever reason, just the way the schedule worked out, Preston's going to be on the road forever, it seems like, this year. They only have 2 home matches this year, and those are the 2 district matches that will play against Pocatello and Century, and that's not down until the end of the year. So all of these road trips that they have to make, finally looks like they have things straightened out as the libero Madeline Jeske comes out onto the floor. So I think now we can finally play. We'll leave it up to Adri Shelley to get the serve in, and we can get the match started. So here we go. As the whistle, referees indicate they're ready to play, and Shelley's serve goes into the net. So all that anticipation means nothing. As the lead of the serve gives Star Valley the 1-0 lead, and they come right back and pick up an ace, and now it's 2-0 as the ace served up. As this is Cameron Erickson with the serve, and at the net, Michaela Christensen right at the net picks up the kill, and it's 3-0. Outside, it goes to Hobson. Her hit is dug out, kept alive. They go right back again, as again the ball kept alive by Selly. Back to Hobson again. She goes soft this time and gets the point. So I think they gave Preston a point for all the mistakes in the paperwork. So officially it's 2-3 here with Preston on the serve. Outside, this is going to come to Coles and partially blocked at the net, and that will fall. Good play by Preston to get a hand on the net. Lucy Zollinger got a hand on it, but then couldn't control it. And it's 4-2. And Hobson gets it over. Outside set. Look out. They get it between the hands of a couple of players. Delani Brogg, and picks up the kill as Brogg hits it off the shoulder of Shelley to make it 5-2. Kinley Engelhardt will serve here again. Soft serve into the middle. Set. Zollinger partially blocked at the net, controlled by Star Valley. They'll play it over. Free ball here for the Indians, as it'll come again to Selly, who has to play it over. Set inside for the big girl, that is Christensen. and she didn't quite clear the net as it stayed on the Star Valley side of the net, and it'll be officially called 4 hits. But either way, it gives Preston the point, and it's 5-3. And now Chloe Hobson is set to serve. Her serve is set at the net. They go short. Zollinger able to dig it out. Hobson will bump it back over. Back over onto the Star Valley side. Big hit is dug out in the back row. Nice play by the Preston defense as they get it over, and a violation here as the point again will go back over to the Indians. So they're back to within 1 at 5-4. So Hobson again will serve. Chloe serves a good serve, dug out well. They'll set it outside for Borg as that's dug out by the Indians outside. This comes to Harris, and Harris has the point, her first kill of the match, and ties the set rather at 5-5. So good ball movement by the Indians, something that was lacking on Wednesday up in Idaho Falls. Parson serve ticks off the top of the net. Can Star Valley keep it alive? It rattles around the rafters, comes back down, back onto the Preston side. They'll set it outside, comes to Harris, and that's going to be just long and out of bounds. So Harris just missing the deep corner. 6-5 Star Valley leading, and they get the serve back as Christensen serves. Outside set back to Harris, partially tipped at the net as they'll play it over. That's off the hand of Zollinger and goes out of bounds to make it 7-5. They tried to go very steep cross court. Zollinger got a hand on it, and there was nobody there to play it. Here's Christensen again with the serve. Hustling to get it. Nice play there. Zollinger will bump it over. Free ball here. They'll set outside. This is Bragg and hits it into the net. Back to a 1-point game again at 7-6 as Bragg hits it into the net. And now it will be Reese Swainston to drop back and take the serve here on the rotation for the Indians. They go, Star Valley goes short. Back to Zollinger, partially blocked at the net. And that is 4 hits charged against the Indians. Back to a 2-point advantage again here for Star Valley. Short serve, nice dig on the return of serve as Selly able to keep it up, but Preston can't get it back over the net. 9-6. Star Valley now with a 3-point lead. As at the net, tough play for the Indians. The ball too far into the net. Gillian Bryce tried to dig it out of the net, but she couldn't. As Star Valley now opens the lead up to 4. That's their biggest lead of the set at 10-6. And that is a service error as they hit it too deep, make it 10-7. First service error of the set charged against Star Valley. Kendall Donaldson will now serve for the blue-clad Indians. Good serve. They'll set in the middle. That's blocked at the net, kept alive by the Indians. Able to just now bump it over, which they do as Donaldson gets it back over on the Star Valley side. Outside, it comes to Bragg, and she's able to put away the kill. So Bragg with her second kill here early on in the first set. 4-point lead again as it goes back to 11-7. Bragg will serve. Preston's got to get this over. Selly does. And the set is a bad set. It actually set into the net. Erickson couldn't get it out of the net, and it's 11-8. And the serve again will go back over to the Indians. Tonight's match brought to you in part by Motor Jungle on State Street in North Logan. Remember, they'll do all the repair jobs on your vehicle and beat most costs around town as that goes off the hands of the Indians and out of bounds. As a good set at the net. And give the kill to Shaylee Fraser, her first point of the match. So 12-8. Fraser serves from the extreme left-hand side of the baseline, and then she can't get it over the net. Service error. Preston trails by 3 again at 12-9. They've run through the rotations, and Audrey Sheely again will serve. As instead of setting the ball, Cameron Erickson just with the little hook shot, able to put that over. Preston was backing away from the net, and Erickson able to pick up the point. 13-9, Preston trails by 4. Set it outside for Hobson. That's dug out, but they can't come and get it. So the mistake on the setting here after the dig by Star Valley gets Preston another point. They're back to within 3 at 13-10. Lucy Zollinger back into the game as now Drew Despain set to serve here for Preston. Just barely clears the net. That's a good dig by Coles to keep it alive. And now Preston has to do the same. Hobson gets it over. They'll set it outside. Engelhardt into the middle. That's dug out. Despain has to chase it down. And can they get it back over? No. That'll be 4 hits against the Indians. (14-10). And Kinley Engelhardt will serve here for Star Valley. Short shot, dug out, kept alive. Back over on the Preston side, Hobbs. Hobson is, they get a hand on it to try to dig it out, but give the kill to Hobson, her second point. And it's 14-11. Big hit by Hobson. She got way up in the air and then able to deliver that strike downward with authority, and she will now drop back to serve. So here's Chloe to serve. And back set. And that's put away, as was Sheridan Coles picking up her first point of the match. Nice back set by the setter there for Star Valley. Got Coles right on stride and just the right height as well. Perfectly played. 15-11. Make it 15-12 after the service error. The serve goes into the net. That's the third service error of the set here. So it's 15-12. Serve here by the Indians as Palmer gets the serve in. Hobson in the back row, able to keep that alive. Zollinger, it's too long. Hitting error for Zollinger as he misses the back line. Star Valley now up 16-12. Bodies all on the floor here for Preston. They try to get it over, and Harris with a tough play tried to just keep the ball alive and hit it into the referee's stand to make it 17-12, and a timeout called by Kalaska Haskell. Timeout on the floor. We're back to the tournament here, the Cokeville tournament, right after this.
KACH. It's easy, fun, fast, and affordable. Do all of your grocery shopping online at Stokes Market. Simply log into stokesgrocery.com. Select the Shop Online tab and shop for your items. Then select the pickup time that is convenient for you. Pay online, and if you can't get out, then have someone else pick up your groceries for you. Do your grocery shopping online and still shop locally. It's part of the new normal, and it's fun. Do it now. Shop, enjoy, save at stokesgrocery.com.
KACH. KACH.
Welcome back to Cokeville, Wyoming, and the Cokeville Volleyball Tournament as the second of the two semifinal games in the silver bracket features the Preston Indians playing the team from Star Valley. It's actually the Star Valley JV team, and they have a 5-point lead over the Indians here in the first set, 17-12. Star Valley will serve. Sheridan Cole serve right into the middle, handled by Hobson. Set it in the middle, partially blocked at the net, and it's Gillian Bryce with the kill. So the point for the Indians, 17-13. As dropping back to serve again is Kendall Donaldson for Preston. Donaldson's serve is going to be too long. Service error against the Indians. That's their second of the set. That'll make it 18-13 as Delaney Brogg now serves. And that all is going to be an ace. Yes, indeed. That's what they call it. So 19-13. Ace for Brogg. Outside, they'll set again, and this time it's going to be a point for Star Valley. Bryce came up, tried to just get it over the net, and she did, but it ticked the top of the net and fell out of bounds, so it's 20-13. Brogg to serve again. Good strong serve, goes right to Hobson. They'll set it back to Hobson. That's dug out in the back row. Outside set, and this time comes to Engelhardt. Hobson has that as well. Harris punches it over. It's kept alive here by Star Valley as Fraser has it. Hits off the net, and that'll be a point for the Indians. 20-14. Serve for Preston as again Tavia Palmer serving. Engelhardt bumps it over and she bumps it out of bounds. All of a sudden Preston putting a few points together to make it 20-15. Palmer serves again. Set outside, Engelhardt partially blocked at the net, but it's going to fall. The Spain got a hand on it, but nobody else could come up quick enough to try to keep it alive, and it's 21-15. Well played at the net by Kinley Engelhardt, able to tool the block. And once again, here's Shayla Fraser now to serve. Dug out by Hobson. They'll set it back for Hobson. She goes down the line, and the down referee calls it, their corner referee calls it good. That makes it 21-16 as Hobson drills one right down the line. That's her third kill here in the first set. So Preston again cuts the lead down to 5. 21-16, and Adri Shelley again will serve. Outside set, Christensen. Up into the rafters, and Preston can't play it after it comes back down. Michaela Christensen, boy, she's big and hit the ball hard. That makes it 22-16. Cameron Erickson with the serve, misplayed by the Indians. 23-16 after the ace. That's her second ace here in the first set. Third overall for Star Valley. As serve return bumped over by Shelley. Free ball here for Star Valley as they go down the line. Hobson got a hand on it, but it's a point for Star Valley as it didn't come back over the net, and that'll be set point as it's 24-16. So set point coming up here. Again, Erickson serves into the middle. Despain sets it. Hobson into the block, kept alive, comes back to Hobson, tries to bump it over. They block it again. Erickson puts it away, and that's the way the first set ends. 25-16 as the first set goes to Star Valley. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back, and we'll go to the second set with Star Valley up 1-0 as we're back to Cokeville right after this.
KACA.
behind every project is a True Value. At Stokes Market and True Value in Preston, whether you need hardware, dog food, tools, batteries, plumbing supplies, paint, or cleaning products, you'll find them all. Plus a whole lot more at Stokes Market and True Value. With a large inventory, you'll find all the big name brands you trust and low prices every time you visit. So whether you're just starting or you're in the middle of a project, stop in today and visit our friendly, knowledgeable staff. Stokes Market and True Value, 217 South State.
When you're on the hunt for your next vehicle, you would be wise to hunt the lot at West Motor Ford in Preston. If you don't find the new or pre-owned vehicle that you're looking for, they will help you search the country high and low for the exact vehicle for you. At West Motor Ford in Preston, they also buy good used vehicles. You need cash now? Bring a good used vehicle to West Motor Ford and they'll write you a check. West Motor Ford in Preston.
West Motor Company.
We had no winner on Friday in the KCH Money Magnet contest, so another $5 into the jackpot. And coming up Monday morning during the 7 o'clock hour, the jackpot will go up to $320. Be listening during the 7 o'clock hour Monday morning as we try once again to give it away right here on FM 105.5 and AM 1340 KH.
If you feel like your bank works against you, we invite you to move your accounts to Advantage Plus Federal Credit Union. We work for you, not against you. Serving Southeast Idaho for over 65 years, we offer totally free checking with cash back rewards, 0 fees, credit cards, low auto loan rates, and excellent customer service. Visit today, 311 South Highway 91, Preston. Advantage Plus Federal Credit Union. Here, the advantage is yours. Equal housing lender, member NCUA.
When it comes to all things electrical, Sean Carter and the guys at S&T Electrical should always be your go-to crew. With experience in everything from new construction to repairs, service, and new installations, S&T Electrical is professional and friendly in all they do. Your electrical work will be done right. Call S&T Electric today at 208-852-5878.
This is Sean Carter with S&T Electric in Preston, Idaho. It's what we do.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
Welcome back here to Cokeville as we go to set number 2. Preston dropping the first set, 25-16. And as we go to set number 2, the Star Valley JV team will have the serve. Again, Preston back on the road again on Wednesday, and then in the tournament in Pocatello at Highland coming up next weekend, as well as the schedule starts to pick up here a little bit with more and more matches, as this is match number 6 on the year for the Indians, as get the players rotate in and out where they need to be. And we're just about ready to go here for set number 2 here from Cokeville on this Saturday. Glad to have you with us. Dan Hubbard here in Cokeville, John Beverly back in the studio. There will be another match later this afternoon, either at 1 or at 3:30, depending on how Preston does here in this match here against Star Valley, as the serve by Cameron Erickson to start the second set goes into the net. So a service error, of which is the 4th on the day for Star Valley. They had 3 in the first set. Andrew Despain will serve first here for Preston in set number 2 and pick up the point as a bad set. They tried to set it in the middle of the floor for Christensen and was kind of hit on a line drive behind her, and she couldn't do anything with it. And we're even at 1-1. Despain's next serve is short, dug out, but over the net. Comes to Preston, middle set this time, as Swinson is blocked at the net, comes outside to Hobson. That's dug out. Outside set, back to Engelhardt for Star Valley, and the return by Swinson is unreturnable, and it's going to be 2-1. Star Valley plays it over the net. Outside set is too deep. Point for the Indians. As Coles hits it deep. And we're tied at 2. They have the scoreboard wrong. I do believe they have the score as Preston leading 3-1. Set outside. Christensen just has to try to play it back, but she couldn't. It's going to be too many hits. They're not correcting the scoreboard, so we're going to go with what they have. So Preston on top 4-1 here in the second set. Hobson serves again. That's up into the rafters. Comes down cleanly as Star Valley just plays it over. Free ball here for the Indians. Hobson will give it right back. Jeske outside set. Brogue. And that is too deep again. Preston goes up 5-1. So Brogue with a hitting error. And now here's Hobson to serve yet again for the Indians. And that'll be just long, too deep. So Hobson, service error. That'll make it 5-2. And Preston trying to return the serve, and they're not able to. They had to come over and chase it almost right in front of the bench, and from a very severe angle weren't able to get it over the net. And it makes it 5-3. So here's Christensen to serve. Big Michaela, her serve is going to go in. Preston, the back row, thought we have a shot, it's going to be too deep, but instead it landed just inside the line. An ace for Christensen to make it 5-4. And Christensen's next serve. This one right in the middle, played by Hobson, and Despain came over and unable to keep the ball alive. And that will tie the match, the set rather, at 5-5. So Christensen with 3 points in a row. Serve outside, Harris. That's dug out, comes back over onto the Preston side. Nice return by Engelhardt to keep the ball alive. Back over to Preston, again kept alive at the net as Coles keeps it alive. Star Valley gets it back over to Preston. Hobson from deep, tips the top of the net, dug out. Outside again, it's Brogue, hits it wide. 6-5 Indians as they go back up by a point. Adri Shelley back in to serve. Preston leading by a point. Here's Selly's service. That's going to be set backwards to the opposite. She just dinks it over. Hobson from the back row again. That's touched. And that'll be a point for the Indians. Yes, indeed. Now to say it was touched. The chair referee pointed to Star Valley, then corrected herself. As the ball was touched coming across the net. Chloe Hobson has 4 kills so far on the day. As the set and the left-hander Coles hits it into the net. That makes it 8-5. Preston opens up their biggest lead of the day here at 3 points. And the serve by Selly goes just a hair deep. That'll be a service error and make it 8-6. So here's the lefty, Coles to serve again. Gets it in, the return this time by the Indians. That is not touched the net and goes out of bounds. So a hitting error from outside for the Indians makes it 8-7. And Frazier's next serve to try to tie the match as they'll set it for the Indians. Bryce goes short, kept alive, back over onto the Indian side of the net. Harris. And a nice job by Harris. She went down the line. Madeline Jeske tried to come over and keep the ball alive with one hand, but couldn't control it, couldn't return it. Preston goes up 9-7 and give Harris her second kill. In the middle, Star Valley bumps it over. That's Frazier to keep it alive. And now Preston will return it, and Sully hits it just wide of the sideline. 9-8. Back to a 1-point game again. Side out, and the serve will come back over to Star Valley, and Delaney Brogue will serve as Sully able to control the serve, but she set it straight up in the air, and Hobson tried to get it back over and couldn't, as Preston will see the Star Valley come back and tie the game again. It's 9-9 here in the set. Star Valley leading 1-0. This set, of course, brought to you by Preston Auto Parts CarQuest. Partially blocked at the net, but Star Valley could not keep the ball up. Point for the Indians. That's Gillian Bryce outside as she tooled the block and picked up the point as Preston goes back up 10-9, and now Palmer serving. Back set for the opposite as that's blocked at the net by Hobson as Fraser had her kill attempt blocked right back at her. Nice job at the net by Hobson to pick up the block and the point. It's 11-9. Preston with a 2-point lead again, as that will be out of bounds. As Christensen at the net just tried to redirect it and couldn't. She hit it just wide, and Preston opens up a 3-point lead again, back to 12-9. Palmer again will serve. As outside set, and Engelhardt goes left-handed to get around the block and hit it soft, and just soft enough to drop it just inside the Preston defense. So Engelhardt picks up the kill. Back to a 2-point game as it's 12-10 here in set number 2. Fraser, service error, it doesn't quite get it over the top of the net. 13-10. Second service error of the set charged against Star Valley. This set, of course, brought to you by Preston Auto Parts CarQuest. Glad to have them aboard with us. Off the top of the net, Star Valley just able to keep it alive as they bump it back over. The set outside, Hobson into the block, and a point for the Preston Indians. So Hobson drills the block, and it falls on the Star Valley side of the net. Nice job at the net by Erickson to get the block, but couldn't get it back over onto the Preston side. As Erickson sets in the middle for Engelhardt. That's partially blocked by Hobson, but it's going to fall on the Preston side once again, and it's 14-11. Preston trailing 1-0 as Star Valley wins the first set 25-16. Hobson gets a hand on the serve, now gets it back as she bumps it over. And at the net, nobody could play it. Cameron Erickson came up to try to attempt to play it, but couldn't get into the net far enough to dig it out. And it's 15-11. Point for the Indians. As they'll rotate a couple of players in. As Drew Despain back in to serve. Outside set comes to Erickson, who hits it in just right along the back line. Makes it 15-12 as Engelhardt, I believe I said Erickson, it was actually Engelhardt for the play. As she'll now drop back and serve again as it's 15-12. And Engelhardt with a service error. That gives the side out right back over to the Indians, and it's 16-12. They had 3 service errors in the first set, and they have 3 here in the second set, they being Star Valley. So 6 overall so far on the day, and here's Chloe Hobson to serve. Hobson's serve is dug out. They'll play it outside. Blocked at the net. Nice play by the Indians as they went up and they blocked Brogue. And that will make it 17-12. Preston with a 5-point lead. Hobson, short serve. Erickson bumps it over. Back row, they'll set it deep for Hobson. As that's short, and they don't get it over the net. 4 hits against the Indians, 17-13. 4-point lead again for Preston and Michaela Christensen. Coming in to serve here for Star Valley. Outside set. Harris is dug out. Outside again for Brogue. She goes right down the middle. Hobson got a hand on that one. Hobson's serve just kind of bumps this one over. It's a free ball here for Star Valley. They set for the opposite, and it goes too long. As once again, Michaela Christensen came over filling the opposite role and hit it too deep. So 18-13, Preston back up by 5 again. And the serve played along the sideline. Whoops, bad set. So free ball here for the Indians. They'll set in the middle. As it just does clear over the top of the net for Gillian Bryce as she gets to the point, and it's 19-13 and timeout called by Star Valley. Second set brought to you by Preston Auto Parts, CarQuest, and we're back to Cokesville right after this.
KACA.
Stop in and take advantage of the savings during the month of September at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest in Preston. Grab 2 12-ounce bottles of STP Fuel Injection Cleaner. Buy 1, get 1 free. Get ready for winter and save $6 on 2 Rain-X Enhanced Performance Wiper Blades. And clean up your vision and save $3 with McGuire's 2-step Headlight Restoration Kit. Price is good through September 29th. Stop in and save today where you'll be treated like a friend at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest, 17 South State Street in downtown.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
And today's match also brought to you by Ralph's Construction, building new homes in the Blue Sage Park area in Preston as they get ready to break ground on Phase 3. You can call for information on how you can have a new home built for you. Call 435-232-1837 for Ralph's Construction, breaking ground soon on Phase 3 in the Blue Sage Park area in Preston. So the Indians lead 19-13 here in the second set. They trail 1-0. Second set of today's match is brought to you by Preston Auto Parts CarQuest. As Audrey Shelley again will drop back to serve here. Her serve will come and be an outside set, but there's a bad set, so they just have to play it over, back over onto the Indian side. Hobson bumps it over, comes back outside. Brogue goes right down the middle for the points. So Brogue makes it 19-14 with her third kill of the match. As Coles will serve and the lefty. Set by the Indians, and they can't quite get it over. The set wasn't bad, just nobody was expecting it, and Abigail Clark into the game. Couldn't quite get it over as the set was played too far in front of her. 19-15. As again up high, it's Bryce. Partially touched at the net, but Bryce gets the point as it deflects back in just inside the back line. Makes it 20-15, and Preston will get the serve back. And Abigail Clark, the only sophomore on the team, will step in and she'll pick up the serve here for Preston. And that's going to be an ace. 21-15, Preston now with a 6-point lead. As the return of serve mishandled, and here's Clark again. Bump set. Engelhart from deep. Plays it over. Hobson chases it down. This has got to go over as Shelley bumps it over. Outside set. It's Brogue again. Hits it too deep. Point for the Indians to make it 22-15. So Preston 3 points away from taking the set and evening the match at 1 apiece. As the return of serve is bumped over. As just a little flick. Nice play by Drew Despain. Saw the soft spot. She flicked it over, and it's 23-15. 8-point lead, biggest lead of the day here for the Indians. As the serve by Clark goes into the net to make it 23-16. Service error. Just the second of the set and fourth of the day for the Indians. So here's Brogue to serve. In the middle, played there by Bryce, dug out by Star Valley. They'll play in the back row. Hobson set in the middle again for Bryce. Partially blocked at the net. Makes it back over onto the Preston side. Now back over on Star Valley again, and that's partially blocked and down at the net. And the kill in the middle will go to Cameron Erickson. (23-17). Preston sets outside. Bryce blocked him down. 23-18 now, as Star Valley's not going to go quietly as they try to stay alive. Brogue with the serve. Preston sets. Oops, they got to come back and get it. They do get it over. Is Bryce able to play it well? Outside again, and comes to Englehart. That is kept alive. Hobson bumps it over. They'll give it back to Preston. As outside again, Harris. That's dug out again this time as Cole keeps it alive this time. Hobson be able to dig that out, keep it alive again. Set outside. Englehart blocked at the net, and a point for Star Valley. 23-19, and Karaska-Haskell wants a timeout before we go any further. So 23-19, Preston with a 4-point lead. We'll come back after the timeout with more from here at the Cokeville tournament right after this.
KACA.
Rounds & Associates Insurance Service is an independent insurance agency with Allstate, Travelers, Auto Owners, Safeco, Progressive, and Nationwide, just to name a few. Stop by the office for your competitive quote today. Rounds & Associates Insurance Service. Call 208-852-2500. Rounds & Associates Insurance, supporting both the Westside Pirates and the Preston Indians on to victory. You've got this. Don't weaken. Rounds & Associates Insurance Service. Call today, 208-852-2500.
KACH.
Second set brought to you by Preston Auto Parts Car Quest, where if you need something for your car, just go where you're going to be treated like a friend. They'll have everything that you need there. Preston Auto Parts Car Quest, 17 South State Street in downtown Preston. Preston with a 4-point lead, 23-19. Star Valley has the serve as Delaney Brogue will serve here, trailing by 4 in the latter stages of the second set. Outside, as it's going to be in, just inside the back line for Bryce. That brings up set point for the Indians, 24-19. As they'll give it to Tavia Palmer to serve for the set. Palmer's serve. Set outside. It comes to Englehart, dug out in the back row. Hobson this time. Play back again right to Englehart. She'll keep it alive. In the middle as it's dug out. Kept back over onto the Star Valley side. Nice play by Fraser. Back to Englehart. She goes short. And again, they return it, and it's out of bounds. Despain charged hard to try just to get it over the net, but hit it just wide. And it's 24-20. Fraser's serve. Set outside. Hobson blocked. And another point for Star Valley as they block it back onto the Preston side. It's a 3-point game, 24-21. Fraser. Good serve, kept alive by the Indians. They get it over. Outside set, Englehart goes short, kept alive by the Indians. Hobson can't get to it, and it's 24-22. So all of a sudden, the bad passing bug pops back up against Preston here in the last few points. Outside, Hobson just tries to bump it over. She does. They'll set it outside again for Englehart. Partially blocked at the net. Preston keeps it alive in the middle. That is Bryce. That's dug out. Free ball. They'll bump it over. Preston has a free chance here as they'll just flick it over. It's kept alive. Back over onto the Preston side. Outside, Hobson Off the top of the net and down, and Preston will win set number 2. 25-22. Preston wins the second set, brought to you by Preston Auto Parts CarQuest. We'll take a timeout, back for set 3. We're even at 1 apiece here at Cokeville at the Cokeville tournament as set number 3 coming up right after the break.
KACH.
When you're on the hunt for your next vehicle, you would be wise to hunt the lot at West Motor Ford in Preston. If you don't find the new or pre-owned vehicle that you're looking for, they will help you search the country high and low for the exact vehicle for you. At West Motor Ford in Preston, they also buy good used vehicles. You need cash now? Bring a good used vehicle to West Motor Ford and they'll write you a check. West Motor Ford in Preston.
West Motor Company.
At Preston Drug, we understand that everyone is busy and time is important. That's why we've implemented synchronization. We look at all the monthly prescriptions your family takes, and working with your doctor, we organize them so that you can pick them all up at one time each month. Synchronization with Preston Drug saves you time and money. Call Preston Drug today, and we'll get you into the synchronization system. It's free and it's simple. Preston Drug, 208-852-1563.
We had no winner on Friday in the KCH Money Magnet Contest, so another $5 into the jackpot. And coming up Monday morning during the 7 o'clock hour, the jackpot will go up to $320. Be listening during the 7 o'clock hour Monday morning as we try once again to give it away right here on FM 105.5 and AM 1340 KH.
Regardless of which insurance company you use, when you add a teen driver to your vehicle policy, your rates increase. This is Cheryl Kimball with Naylor Insurance in Preston. If you've got teen drivers, you need to know about the rate-saving plan offered through Mutual of Enumclaw Insurance. Teen Smart is an 8-hour program that, once completed, will lower your rates and make your teen a better driver. Savings and increased safety. It's a win-win. Call us today, 208-852-0810.
Well, we're getting ready for set number 3. Preston comes back and wins the second set 25-22, tying the match at 1 set apiece. And we'll get ready for set number 3. Preston there in that second set with 1 ace. That's their only ace of the day so far. Also, Star Valley also had 1 ace. That is their 4th on the day. As far as service or hitting errors for the Indians, they had a couple there in that set, and 4 service errors overall for the Indians on the day. And for Star Valley, they also had 2 in the set, and that gives them a total of 5 overall on the afternoon. So the matches today brought to you by Naylor Insurance for home, health, life, and auto through Mutual of Enumclaw. Naylor Insurance at 153 North State Street in Preston, or give them a call at 852-0810. That's 852-0810. So if Preston, as we'll remind you again, if they lose, they'll play Green River. If they win, they'll play Bear Lake. And if you're planning on watching along the audio, or I should say the video feed on mylocalradio.com, that would be on Game B. Again, scheduled start time. You know, they told us like around 1 o'clock if the Preston would lose, but still the JVs have to play again. So we're talking probably more likely closer to 1:45 or 2. So let's go to set number 3 here. Oh, by the way, those times are very loose. They will be adjusted no matter what. So here's the serve. They set it outside for Christensen to Star Valley, and they hit it into the net. And Preston will take a 1-0 lead to open up set number 3. So Christensen with another hitting error hits it into the net. And Audrey Shelley serves for the second time. Good knuckleball serve, but it goes just long, and I mean it missed by less than a foot. So the service error against Shelley, and we're tied at 1. So Cameron Erickson serving here for Star Valley. They get it over. They'll set in the middle. Christensen partially blocked, and they keep it alive. No. Hobson tried to come over and dive and keep it alive. She was not able to, and it's 2-1. Erickson serves again here for Star Valley. Outside set, comes back to Hobson, and it's in. Big kill for Chloe. That's her 6th of the day. And we're tied at 2. As Drew Despain rotates back in to pick up the serve here for the Indians. Hobson, who has 6 kills today already, but Gillian Bryce has 5. Return of serve outside, comes back to Hobson again. She tries to go short. It's blocked at the net, kept alive, stays on the Indian side of the floor as Lucy Zollinger gets it back over. And now it's played back over onto the Preston side. Outside set again. Not a good set, but Hobson does a good job to get it over as Star Valley will again bump it back over. Set in the middle as it comes to Swainston. That's dug out. Christensen in the middle, too long. But they're going to say it was touched. And the corner official back here on the Star Valley side agrees. So it was a touch by Preston at the net. And it's now 3-2 Star Valley and give the kill to Christensen. So Englehart will serve. As nice job by Hobson to dig it out, get it back over. Set comes to Brogue, and she can't get it over the net. 3-3 as Brogue hit it into the net. Preston didn't even have to even touch it, so it'll be Chloe Hobson now back into serve again here for the Indians. One set apiece. Early stages of set number 3 as Erickson can't get it over. Erickson just kind of popped it up in the air. Englehart came over. She couldn't quite clear the net, and Preston holds that 1-point lead again at 4-3 as Hobson will serve again. Good serve. Outside set, Brogue comes back. Hobson has it in the deep middle. Outside set, Zollinger. That is off the hands of Christensen and out of bounds, and big Lucy Zollinger has her first kill of the day. That'll make it 5-3 as Preston opens up a 2-point lead. Chloe's next serve is short. That's handled by Jeske. They get it back over onto the Preston side. Outside set, Harris just barely gets it over. Stays back on the Preston side again. Hobson again off the hands of Erickson. Is it going to come down out of the rafters? Finally it does. And they save it back on the floor, but it's hit too deep. 6-3 Indians. That ball stayed up in the rafters for bounced around up there several times and finally came back down. But then Star Valley hit it too deep anyway as the serve is deflected off the hands of Coles, and that'll be an ace, and it'll make it 7-3. First ace of the day for Chloe Hobson. And she'll serve again as Preston with a 4-point advantage. As she goes hard this time and hooks it just wide, so it's a service error. 7-4, Preston up by 3. Michaela Christensen. That big middle blocker and hitter for Star Valley serving. Harris keeps it alive. Preston gets it back over onto the net. Back set as they go opposite, and it is Coles, the left-hander, to take it down the line and pick up the points. 7-5. And now they're going to say it was touched by the Indians as Carrasco Haskell up to question the call. So I thought the corner official, the flag official, said it was in anyway. And now the chair official is saying that the Indians touched it at the net. Either way, it was going to be a point for Star Valley as they get back to within 2. It's 7-5. As Christensen serving again. Harris goes to get it. Can they get it back over? They do. Nice play by the Indians. scrambling to keep the ball alive, and it's blocked at the net but out of bounds. Brogue hit it off the block, but the block went out of bounds, so it's a point again for Star Valley, and it's 7-6. Another serve by Christensen. Harris kept alive off the top of the net, goes over onto the Preston side. The Indians able to control it. Zollinger has her attempt blocked at the net. Now comes back over onto the Star Valley side. They just bump it over. Free ball here for the Indians. Hobson off the block at the net, still alive, and off the basketball net, and they're going to do a redo here as the basketball stanchion it's immovable, so it's still in play. Was a bit of an advantage there for Star Valley as the ball was well back of the baseline and it hit off the net and made it a lot easier to play, so they called it a redo. Serve controlled by the Indians. Harris partially blocked at the net. They get it back over so they can set this for Zollinger. And that is off the block and down. Another point for the Indians. So Zollinger picks up her second kill. Point for the Indians will make it 8-6. Here in set number 3, we're tied at 1. Swainston's serve is short. They go opposite again. And this time Cole's just a little short, little two-hand bump. Touched it by the Indians at the net, but it goes out of bounds and makes it 8-7. So Coles picks up a kill. That's her third. As, again, Zollinger partially blocked at the net, kept alive by Star Valley. And going too long, Frazier hits it deep. Point for the Indians. And that will make it 9-7. So there's Donaldson in to serve now for Preston. Good serve. Deep middle, kept alive. Englehart gets it back over. They'll set it in the middle as a set for Clark. That doesn't make it over. Then Preston can't get it back over after Clark's initial play did not make it over the net. So it's 9-8. And Star Valley takes the serve again. Deep serve played by Hobson. Back to Hobson. Partially blocked at the net. Now played over by Star Valley. Back over, outside set. Englehart, left-handed. Kept alive neatly by Selly. They get it back over. Selly couldn't reach it with her hands, so she stuck her foot out to be able to keep the ball alive. But eventually Star Valley will win the point anyway. We're tied at 9. Serve over the net. Harris keeps it alive, and Hobson gets it back over. So this time they'll set in the middle as it comes back to Frazier again. And again, Preston does a great job to keep it alive. They bump it back over, then out of nowhere, Selly again to keep the ball alive. Back to Hobson. Too deep, out of bounds. And timeout called by Preston as they trail by a point here, 10-9 in set number 3, and we're back to Cokeville right after this.
KACA.
In the good old days, you did business with people who treated you well, had a firm handshake, and looked you in the eye. At West Motor here in Preston and Logan, that's the way we did it. Since then, we've grown and added technology, but we didn't leave the good stuff out. We still offer a free car wash when you're in for service. We offer quality Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and Ford vehicles. We look you in the eye when we give you our no-charge lifetime powertrain warranty, and we finish every deal with a firm handshake. The good old days were good, and these days are good too. We know we've been here all along. Visit West Motor today.
West Motor Company.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
Remember, if you need a vehicle for that student headed off to high school or college, West Motors is the place to go. Whether it's in Preston or in Logan, you can pick up that newer used Ford, Chrysler, Plymouth, Jeep, or Dodge truck. West Motors, Preston and in Logan, stop in and save today. So Star Valley battles back in. They lead by a point here as Delaney broke with the serve and a service error as that goes into the net and ties the set at 10-10. So Preston, who has as much as a 4-point lead in the set, has now see the set tied again. Clark with the serve. Outside set comes to Englehart. Picked up there by the Indians. Can they keep it alive? It's Hobson to bump it back over. Free ball here for Star Valley. Back to Englehart again. She goes right down the middle. Again, Clark gets hands on it. Up into the rafters. It's kept alive. And as it came over, Frazier played it into the net, then couldn't control it. It's a point for the Indians. 11-10. Cole's Clark to serve again. Again, outside set, and that's hit into the net this time by Englehart. That's her second hitting error of the day. And Preston again goes up by a deuce. It's 12-10 here in set number 3. Clark, good serve. Misplayed by Star Valley, and they hit it out of bounds. Another point for the Indians. Actually, that will be an ace for Clark, and it's 13-10. Clark again. Good deep hard serve. Englehart just bumps it over. Free ball here for the Indians. They'll set as it comes short, and we got player over the middle line as Clark will get credit for the point, and it's 14-10, and this time Star Valley wants the timeouts. So Preston opens the lead back up to 4. Third set will continue when we come back here to Cokeville. We're tied at 1. Back with more right after this.
KACA.
Regardless of which insurance company you use, when you add a teen driver to your vehicle policy, your rates increase. This is Cheryl Kimball with Naylor Insurance in Preston. If you've got teen drivers, you need to know about the rate-saving plan offered through Mutual of Enumclaw Insurance. Teen Smart is an 8-hour program that, once completed, will lower your rates and make your teen a better driver. Savings and increased safety. It's a win-win. Call us today, 208-852-08.
KACH. KACH.
Four-point lead for the Indians here in the middleway point of set number 2. Check that, set number 3, I should say, as we're tied at 1 set apiece. Star Valley winning the first set 25-16. Preston coming back and winning set number 2 25-22. And with a 4-point lead, Abigail Clark will continue to serve here for Preston. Clark's serve going to have to be bumped over from deep as Jeske hits it back over. Free ball for the Indians. Outside, Hobson. Dug out, but back over onto the Preston side. Hobson will line up another one. She goes short as this is blocked at the net and a point for the Indians. It'll go 15-10. Hobson with the big hit, got blocked, so she came back with the short one, and it went over. Clark's serve. Back over onto the Preston side. And the shot by Bryce was blocked at the net, but the Star Valley team could not get it back up. Another point for the Indians. They've now opened up a 6-point lead. It's 16-10. Next serve by Clark. Outside set, back to Englehart. Down the middle, Clark has that. Rattles around to the rafters, it comes back down. Chloe Hobson plays it over. In the middle this time, back to Frazier, dug out by the Indians, but nobody can get to it. So the Braves break that string of points and come right back, and the serve by Frazier is a service error into the net. 17-11, Preston still leads by 6. Sorry, a little tickle in my throat here all of a sudden. Set in the middle, back to Englehart. Played there by Preston as they'll flick it over. Back over again. Erickson sets in the middle as it comes to Christensen. That's dug out. Back to Hobson. She goes short for the point. Chloe's got 8 kills. And it's 18-11. So once again, Selly will serve here for Preston with a 7-point lead. Set comes outside. Christensen blocked. And Hobson will just play it over. Free ball here for the Lady Braves. Outside as it comes back to Englehart. That's controlled by Preston, and Hobson plays it back over once again. In the middle, Christensen can't get it over the net. 19-11 as Christensen didn't clear the net. Serve continues here for Adri Selly. Selly, number 4 in that gray jersey. That'll be a service error. Yeah, she didn't get it up high enough in the air. That'll make it 19-12. And the serve comes back over to the Lady Braves, and it's Erickson. Good serve. Can Preston get it over? Hobson, that's going to be out of bounds. Not much Hobson could do with that. Makes it 19-13. Erickson's next serve down the middle with a little juice on it. Outside, it comes back to Chloe. That's blocked at the net, back onto the Preston side. They'll just bump it back over this time. Outside, as Englehart goes down the line and in. Nice play by Englehart. Little two-hander down the line to get around the block. Serve ticks off the top of the net, controlled by the Indians. Come back to Hobson. She's blocked at the net. As picking up the block was Coles, and it's 19-15. Got another timeout here called by the Indians. They see their lead dwindle down to 4 points. 19-15, and we'll take another timeout. We'll come back again right after this.
KACH.
Stop in and take advantage of the savings during the month of September at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest in Preston. Grab 2 12-ounce bottles of STP Fuel Injection Cleaner. Buy 1, get 1 free. Get ready for winter and save $6 on 2 Rain-X Enhanced Performance Wiper Blades. And clean up your vision and save $3 with Meguiar's 2-step Headlight Restoration Kit. Price is good through September 29th. Stop in and save today, where you'll be treated like a friend at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest, 17 South State Street in downtown.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
Preston leads by 4 here in set number 3, 19-15. Trying to hang on to the lead and take a 2-1 set advantage into game 4 in set 4. But still work to do as they lead by 4. 19-15 as Cameron Erickson serves for the Lady Braves. At the net, played over by the Indians. Free set in the middle comes to Christensen. That doesn't get over the net. Finally, the Braves able to get it over. And then in the middle, Reese Swainston bounces it off the net cord, and it goes over for the point, and Preston leads again by 5, 20-15. As Lucy Zollinger will rotate back onto the floor here for Preston. Drew Despain serves quickly and hard down the line, and it'll be an ace. 21-15. Third ace of the set here for the Indians. First one today for Despain. Despain's next serve. They'll have to just bump it over as Englehart will try to get it as deep as she can. Despain sets Hobson. Again, not a good set as Christensen just had to bump it over at the net. Short set for the opposite. That's blocked at the net by Hobson. Comes back to Englehart. She goes down the line and out of bounds. Point for the Indians. 22-15. 3 points away from the set for the Indians. Despain will continue the serve. She goes short, dug out neatly by the Lady Braves. Now they got to do some work to do as they try to just bump it over blindly, and it's going to go wide. Hitting error against Englehart. That's her third. 23-15. Preston now leads by 8 here in the set. 2 points away from winning it. Despain again tries to go hard down the line, but it's into the net. Service error. 23-16. As it will be Kinley Englehart to drop back and serve here for Star Valley. Hobson, Despain sets it for Hobson, blocked at the net. Couldn't get it around. Big Michaela Christensen with the block for the point. 23-17. As the next serve here by Englehart. Preston gets it back over the net. They'll set opposite. Coles. Dug out by the Indians. Kept alive. Zollinger will get it back over. Free ball here for the Braves. They'll set in the middle. Christensen hits it into the next county. It's too long. Set point here for the Indians at 24-17. So Christensen has one really get away from her. And now Hobson serves for set number 3, and it's an ace! As Jeske just turned and watched it go in between her and the girl next to her. An ace by Hobson, and Preston wins set number 3, 25-17. So Preston will go into set 4 with a 2-1 set advantage, and they'll look for their first win of the year. When we come back, we'll go to set 4. Set 4 is brought to you by Webb Funeral Home. We're back to Cokeville in just a minute.
KACA.
This is Ron Smaley from Webb Funeral Home, thanking Preston Indian and Westside Pirate fans for your loyalty over the years. You have helped make Webb Funeral Home Franklin County's most trusted name in funeral services since 1925. Our staff is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to provide compassionate service in your time of need. We also offer a full range of services, including many funeral pre-planning options to meet everyone's budget, an excellent monument selection, and the best aftercare services available. Let us answer any questions you may have by calling 208-852-0533. Webb Funeral Home, since 1925. You know us, you trust us, we're here to stay.
At Franklin County Medical Center, their goal is to get you back in the game, back to work, and back to your normal way of life. Franklin County Sports Medicine and Rehabilitation Center has a team of therapists who specialize in providing you an individualized treatment plan, helping you reach your goals, working with doctors from all over the region to make your recovery convenient and close to home. Call today so you can stop suffering and start healing. Franklin County Medical Center, where hospitality and
qualifications and rules apply. See institution for details.
So I'm a typical banking customer.
And I'm a nearby ATM.
And I'm taking $20 out of my account.
And I'll process that $20 and take back $4.
Why do machines designed to give us money end up taking it right back? Introducing Kasasa, the free account that pays refunds on ATM fees and a lot more. To find a free Kasasa checking account near you, search Kasasa.
Ask for free Kasasa checking at Advantage Plus Federal Credit Union. Federally insured by the NC.
Rounds & Associates Insurance Service is an independent insurance agency with Allstate, Travelers, Auto Owners, Safeco, Progressive, and Nationwide, just to name a few. Stop by the office for your competitive quote today. Rounds & Associates Insurance Service. Call 208-852-2500. Rounds & Associates Insurance, supporting both the Westside Pirates and the Preston Indians on to victory. You've got this. Don't weaken. Rounds & Associates Insurance Service. Call today, 208-852-2500.
KACH.
Well, as we go to set 4 here this afternoon, Preston leading 2-1. and set number 4 this afternoon, brought to you by Webb Funeral Home. Remember, their compassionate staff will help you in your time of need. Call 852-0533 for Webb Funeral Home. You know them, you trust them, they're here to stay. So the Star Valley back out onto the floor as the Lady Braves ready to go to set 4. Preston still over around the bench talking with Coach Karaska Haskell as they break out of their scrum over there and head back out onto the floor as we'll get ready to play set number 4 as the big day for Chloe Hobson continues. She gets her second ace of the match for the set point in set number 3 as Preston goes up 2-1. Preston with 3 service errors in that last set, give them 7 on the day, but they had 4 aces in set number 3. That gives them 5 on the day. They've actually served up more aces on the afternoon than the Lady Braves have. So we're here ready to go. We'll start into set number 4 as it is Erickson to serve, and the first point will go to the Indians as Star Valley's into the net. So 1-0 Preston looking for their first match victory of the year. If they do hang on to win, they'll play Bear Lake coming up 3:30-ish. Probably closer to 4 o'clock, to be quite honest with you. Back set, as Engelhardt goes short, kept alive by Chloe Hobson. In the middle, Christensen again kept alive, this time by Zollinger for the Indians. As Preston will bump it back over. Outside, it comes to Engelhardt. Bad angle, she can't get much on it, so she just bumps it back over. And the point will end up going to Star Valley as Hobson tried to get into the net to keep the ball alive, but she couldn't, and it's 1-1. So here's Kinley Engelhardt with the serve. Back set comes to Hobson, and it's a mistake by Chloe. She tried to go down the line, didn't get it high enough, and it's 2-1 Star Valley. Set returned, and for Preston, Swainston gets it back over, comes back over. Look out, that's wild and way outside. As it was Brogue. Tried to go between hands in the block, she did, but it was much too hard and much too wide. So 2-2, we're tied here in the 4th set. And here's Hobson to serve for Preston. Set in the middle, comes to the lefty Coles. That's blocked back onto the Star Valley side of the net. This time Brogue. That's partially blocked at the net as well. Hobson has it from deep. She gets it back over as they'll set again, and it's going to go to Preston. They're going to call that 4 hits. So Preston goes up 3-2. Hobson will continue to serve. Good serve. Engelhardt has that. Set for Brogue. She can't do anything with it. She bumps it back over. Back set. Zollinger goes short. Kept alive again by Erickson back over onto the Preston side. This time it's Bryce bumping it over for Preston. Outside, Brogue. Again, bad angle. Can't get much on it. Outside, as ball kept alive here by Star Valley. It's off a couple of hands, and Preston can't control it. Despain got the last set of hands on it, but was off her and out of bounds, and ties the set at 3 apiece. So big Michaela Christensen will drop back and serve here again, not where she has done her best work here this afternoon. As the serve is going to be an ace into the corner. So she picks up an ace, her second of the day, and gives her team a 4-3 lead once again. Her next serve, Hobson. They'll set it outside. Bryce. Nice play by Christensen to keep that alive, and that goes into the net and a point for the Indians. So Bryce with a big hit. Nice play by Christensen, but then they couldn't get it back over. And matches the set tied at 4. As Audrey Shelley will drop back and serve here for Preston. Her serve. Deep back row comes to Coles, the lefty partially blocked at the net. Kept alive by the Indians. Opposite comes to Zollinger. Nothing there, so it's Frazier goes down the line and in. Nice play by Frazier. Took that extra split second of time to see where the defense was, and she just played it down the left sideline and got it in. 5-4, Lady Braves on top. Hobson, too deep. Just missed the back row. Star Valley with a 2-point advantage at 6-4 here in set number 4, brought to you by Webb Funeral Home. As that ball's back over, I don't think Star Valley expected that ball to come back over the net. No one really moved to go after it, and it ends up just falling on a heck of a play by Preston to keep the ball alive. Zollinger leaves, Donaldson back in, and she will serve. Preston trailing by a point. Served by Donaldson's good. In the middle, Frazier. Blocked there, picked up. They come back to Bryce, and that's kept alive. And that'll be another point for the Indians. As once again, apparently into the net. And that will tie the game at 6. And that is an ace right on the back line. Donaldson with her first ace of the day gives Preston a 1-point lead again. 7-6. And then she hits the next one into the net. It'll fall outside. Either way, it's going to be a point for Star Valley and tie the set again at 7 as we play here in set number 4. As the serve's going to be bumped over by Donaldson. Free ball here. Outside set, Englehart. Nice job by the Indians to keep it alive, but it rattles around in the rafters and they can't do much with it after that. It's going to be 8-7. Englehart with the big hit. Preston knew nothing more than just try to bump it, but they hit it up too high and up into the rafters here in the old auxiliary gym here at Cokeville High School. As nice play at the net. Erickson got that ball just kind of hanging and just went for the little turning dunk shot and hit it over. 9-7, 2-point advantage here again for the Braves. Serve comes to Hobson. She gets it over. Englehart hits it too hard, hits it back over onto the Preston side, as now does Despain as well. As Frazier off the good set. Frazier with the kill, her second of the day. 3-point lead here again for Star Valley as it's now 10-7. Brogue. Nice return by the Indians, however they can't get it over the net as Donaldson hits it into the net. And all of a sudden Star Valley's opened up a 4-point lead. Deep serve. Despain comes over to get it. Back to Hobson, and it's in. Hobson from very deep, and they just watched it go. 11-8. Hobson with her 9th kill of the match here against Star Valley. So here's Abigail Clark in to serve again. Abby set it outside. Englehart kept alive by Hobson. They'll go back to Hobson again. She goes down the line, but it's out of bounds. Whoa, did they call it in? Yes, they did. Wow. That looked out of bounds from my angle, but I'm sure the Indians will take it. And it's 11-9 and give Hobson another kill. So Clark will serve again. Keep it alive. Erickson sets for Englehart down the middle. Clark bumps it. Despain comes to get it. And then Seeley bumps it over. Nice deep return, too. Erickson. Leave it for Coles. Played by the Indians. Hobson got it over. And then the return there by Star Valley. Again, someone stepped over the center line. So Preston back to within a point at 11-10. And then another service error against Preston. Their second of this set. And their 7th overall on the day. And once again, it's a 2-point lead. As Erickson off the top of the net, out of bounds. They give the side out right back to Preston. On their first service error of this set. And only their 5th of the day for Star Valley. Bryce serving for Preston. Outside, Christensen. Nice dig in the back row. For Preston, Hobson got a hand on it and nothing more than that. 13-11. Cameron Christensen to serve again here. That's not going to clear the net. Another service error. So 14-12. I should say 13-12, I should say. Preston back to within 1 point again. Now to be Drew Despain's chance to serve. Hard. Dug out by Coles. Set in the middle for Christensen. Partially blocked. Preston gets it back. Hobson is blocked at the net. She hits it back over, and then Despain comes over to get it, and she can't make a clean hit, and it goes out of bounds. Service error against Englehart. As it's 14-13. As Englehart with the service error, her 4th of the day. And now here's Chloe Hobson to serve again for Preston. Englehart from the back row. Set opposite for Christensen. As once again, nice play by Selly to keep it alive with a foot. As the serve outside, Bro hits it too long. Yes, she did. We're tied at 14. It was not touched as Delaney Brogue hits it too long. 14-14. In the middle. As again Coles goes wide. So all of a sudden Preston comes from 4 down to 1 up. They lead 15-14 and they lead 2-1. Hobson goes through at the net, goes through her hands, and quickly Jeske trying to chase it down to get it back over and couldn't. And Preston now leads 16-14 here in the 4th. Set number 4 today, brought to you by Webb Funeral Home in Preston. So the Indians with a 2-point lead here in the 4th set. That's going to be too long, just missed by a hair. But it's 16-15, service error against Hobson. So here is Christensen. Outside, the set there comes to Bryce. And a bad return, and Christensen just kind of pokes it over into the bench. Christensen will be rotated out as the libero Jeske comes back in. 17-15, Preston with a 2-point lead again, as Selly will again drop back to serve here for Preston. Erickson, nice set. However, they just have to play it over as they'll set it as it comes to Zollinger. And then at the net, point for Preston as Fraser was into the net. No, she got the ball over. She got into the net, and a point for the Indians makes it 18-15. Preston trying to win their first match of the year here. They lead 2-1 in the fourth, and Selly with a service error picks off the top of the net cord. 18-16. Selly, outside set, Zollinger. Blocked at the net, but down. Zollinger tools the block and picks up the kill. 19-16. Preston again leads by 3. And Zollinger Lee rotates out to a hero's welcome over at the bench. 19-16. Preston on top. Service error against Donaldson as she hits it into the net. So it's 19-17. Outside set. Bryce gets it over, up into the rafters, and Engelhardt just bumps it over. Free ball here for the Indians. Bryce has it, gives it right back. They'll serve outside this time. Engelhardt dug out by Hobson. They got to come and get it. And 2 or 3 players for Preston just kind of standing there. Nobody really reacted to the ball. And the ball falls untouched. So 19-18. Outside set, back to Bryce. Off a couple of hands, dug out. Engelhardt goes soft down the line, played by the Indians. Bryce again in the middle, that's in! Gillian Bryce with kill number 7 today. 20-18. Today's game brought to you by Stokes Market. True value from produce to hand tools, fresh meat to smokers, fresh bakery, deli, and now fresh sushi made daily. Stokes Market, True Value, 217 South State Street in Preston. As they set outside, and that's going to be touched. The kill for Engelhardt, her 5th. And it gets the Lady Braves back to within a point at 20-19. Frazier will serve. Running jump serve, ticks off the top of the net cord, played by the Indians. Outside, Hobson tapped it, but it went wide. And we're even at 20 here in set number 4. So it's going to be an interesting little skirmish here down to the end of this set as Hobson bumps the ball back over. Free ball here for the Lady Braves. They can't do anything with it, so they just give it back over onto the Preston side again. Set outside for Hobson. Partially blocked as the set comes now to Engelhardt. She bumps it over. Sloppy passing from both sides here as it comes to Bryce, and she puts it away. Big windup by Bryce off a couple of players. And it's 21-20. Preston goes back in front. Bryce will now serve. Service error against Gillian as she hits it into the net. Tied again at 21. Here's Erickson to serve once again as Despain has to come all the way over and get it. Hobson has it, bumps it over. Back set, Coles, the lefty goes down the line and gets the point. 22-21, timeout Preston. Here in the 4th set, brought to you by Webb Funeral Home as the Star Valley takes a 1-point lead. They lead 22-21. We'll be right back.
KACH.
Stop in and take advantage of the savings during the month of September at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest in Preston. Grab 2 12-ounce bottles of STP Fuel Injection Cleaner. Buy 1, get 1 free. Get ready for winter and save $6 on 2 Rain-X Enhanced Performance Wiper Blades. And clean up your vision and save $3 with Meguiar's 2-step Headlight Restoration Kit. Price is good through September 29th. Stop in and save today where you'll be treated like a friend at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest, 17 South State Street in downtown.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
So they lead by a point, the Star Valley 22-21. Preston leads 2-1 and have work to do here if they want to close this out in 4 sets, and Star Valley trying to force a decisive 5th set in the match. Cameron Erickson serves. Deep serve, Seeley. They'll set it outside. Hobson into the net, and that's 4 hits against the Indians, and it's 23-21. Erickson's next serve. To Spain, gets it back. Hobson bumps it over. Set it in the middle, and as it goes there, it's blocked at the net. As Christensen didn't hardly get off the ground, and the block at the net for the Indians, able to turn it into a point, and it's 23-22. As the plot thickens here at Cokeville. Here's Despain with the serve and serves it out of bounds. Set point, 24-22. Engelhart serving for the set number 4. Outside, Hobson gets it over. Bad angle for her. Coles can't do anything with it, so she'll just play it back over onto the Preston side again. Hobson this time is blocked at the net as it stays on the Preston side, and that'll make it 25-22 as Star Valley wins the set number 4 and will force the decisive 5th set in the contest here this afternoon. So we're tied at 2 sets apiece. We'll go to the decisive 5th set when we come back to Cokeville right after this.
KACH.
Behind every project is a True Value. At Stokes Market and True Value in Preston, whether you need hardware, dog food, tools, batteries, plumbing supplies, paint, or cleaning products, you'll find them all. Plus a whole lot more at Stokes Market and True Value. With a large inventory, you'll find all the big name brands you trust and low prices every time you visit. So whether you're just starting or you're in the middle of a project, stop in today and visit our friendly, knowledgeable staff. Stokes Market and True Value, 217 South State.
When you're on the hunt for your next vehicle, you would be wise to hunt the lot at West Motor Ford in Preston. If you don't find the new or pre-owned vehicle that you're looking for, they will help you search the country high and low for the exact vehicle for you. At West Motor Ford in Preston, they also buy good used vehicles. You need cash now? Bring a good used vehicle to West Motor Ford and they'll write you a check. West Motor Ford in Preston.
West Motor Company.
We had no winner on Friday in the KCH Money Magnet contest, so another $5 into the jackpot, and coming up Monday morning during the 7 o'clock hour, the jackpot will go up to $320. Be listening during the 7 o'clock hour Monday morning as we try once again to give it away right here on FM 105.5 and AM 1340 KH.
If you feel like your bank works against you, we invite you to move your accounts to Advantage Plus Federal Credit Union. We work for you, not against you. Serving Southeast Idaho for over 65 years, we offer totally free checking with cash back rewards, 0 fees credit cards, low auto loan rates, and excellent customer service. Visit today, 311 South Highway 91, Preston. Advantage Plus Federal Credit Union. Here, the advantage is yours. Equal housing lender, member NCUA.
When it comes to all things electrical, Sean Carter and the guys at S&T Electrical should always be your go-to crew. With experience in everything from new construction to repairs, service, and new installations, S&T Electrical is professional and friendly in all they do. Your electrical work will be done right. Call S&T Electric today at 208-852-5878.
This is Sean Carter with S&T Electric in Preston, Idaho. It's what we do.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
Well, we're tied at 2 apiece, getting ready for set number 3, or set number 5 rather. So you can come away with a victory here this afternoon. We'll squeeze in one more quick break here and come right back as set number 5 gets ready to start right after this.
KACH.
It's easy, fun, fast, and affordable. Do all of your grocery shopping online at Stokes Market. Simply log into stokesgrocery.com. Select the Shop Online tab and shop for your items. Then select the pickup time that is convenient for you. Pay online, and if you can't get out, then have someone else pick up your groceries for you. Do your grocery shopping online and still shop locally. It's part of the new normal, and it's fun. Do it now. Shop, enjoy, save at stokesgrocery.com.
KACH. KACH.
All right, here we go. We'll go to the 5th. Erickson will serve for Star Valley to start the 5th set. They'll set outside Englehart. Big hit, too strong, out of bounds. Point for the Indians. It's 1-0 Preston. Drew Despain serves here for the Indians. Instead of trying to go down the line this time, she goes right down deep middle. As comes back to Christensen, and she again hits it out of bounds. That is her 6th hitting error of the match. And it's 2-0 Indians. Despain just does get that one over the net. Outside set, Coles. Picked up again, Despain able to pick that up. They'll leave it for Hobson. She has to come over and poke at it and hit it out of bounds. Not a good set. 2-1. Englehart serves. Hobson from the back row, trying to bump it over while she was backing up. That's a hitting error against Chloe. She hit it out underneath the net, and we're tied at 2 here in the 5th. Hobson again. Goes too strong, out of bounds. So Hobson, after making the one mistake, came back down the line and hit it just a little bit too deep as Englehart will serve again. Back set, Hobson. Again, just kind of leaning back, didn't get much on it. Outside set there for Brogue, and another point for Star Valley. And it's 4-2. Brogue with her 5th kill. As the return, they'll set it in the middle. Christensen again. Off the hands of Despain, another point. 5-2. Star Valley opens up a 3-point lead as Kinley Englehart has put together a little bit of a run here on her serve. She has served 4 straight points and then hits it in. Boy, it looked like that was headed high and long, and it fell just inside the line. Timeout, Preston. 6-2. Star Valley leads here in the 5th set. Take a timeout. We'll be right back.
KACH.
In the good old days, you did business with people who treated you well, had a firm handshake, and looked you in the eye. At West Motor here in Preston and Logan, that's the way we did it. Since then, we've grown and added technology, but we didn't leave the good stuff out. We still offer a free car wash when you're in for service. We offer quality Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and Ford vehicles. We look you in the eye when we give you our no-charge lifetime powertrain warranty, and we finish every deal with a firm handshake. The good old days were good, and these days are good too. We know we've been here all along. Visit West Motor today.
West Motor Company.
KACH. MyLocalRadio.com.
5 straight points for Star Valley gives them a 6-2 lead here in set number 5. After coming back and tying the match, winning the 4th set 25-22. So here we go. Kinley Englehart will continue to serve. 6-2, Star Valley leading. Outside set, not a good set. Preston just has to bump it over. Outside, this is Brogue. She's blocked at the net, blocked down by Zollinger. Serve comes back over to Preston at 3-6. Chloe Hobson will serve here for Preston. Hobson with another good day on the floor. Set in the middle. As that's the short set for Coles, and that goes off of Hobson's hands. And that's a 7-3 lead for the Lady Braves. Christensen to serve. Preston plays it outside. Harris partially blocked at the net. They keep it alive. Back to Brogue on the set. Can they keep it alive again? Hobson left alone to bump it over. Back outside to the opposite. Coles off the top of the net and down. Didn't mean to, but got the lucky break. 8-3. Christensen serving again. Set outside, comes back to Harris, blocked at the net. As they get it back over to Zollinger, and she hits it into the net. 9-3, Star Valley leads. Preston all of a sudden just having a hard time getting the ball over the net. Not a good time for that to happen here in the fifth set. And the points starting to dwindle down. Christensen will set it for Hobson deep. Engelhardt hits it up into the rafters and nobody can play it. Christensen comes out tapping herself on the chest saying, I should have had that, but didn't. It's another kill for Hobson. That's 11 today. And it's 9-4. Serve tips off the top of the net, comes over, kept alive there by Star Valley. And it's a point, double hit. 9-5. Now can Preston start to turn things around a little bit and get the ball and the points going back their way? They trail by 4. Serve, set outside. They go down the line. Despain has that. Back to Hobson. Just gets it back over. Free ball. Set opposite again. Blocked at the net by the Indians. They'll set it again as it comes back to Coles. That's played by Preston. They'll get it back over. Play it deep. Inside. The set is good down into the corner. They set it for Frazier, and she was able to pick the corner to make it 10-5. Nice passing by Star Valley to pick up the point. Coles with the serve at the net. Preston will just bump it back over as Bryce gets it over. Set again inside as Frazier plays it over. Harris, that's dug out this time by Engelhardt. Can they keep it alive? They do. Back over onto the Preston side. Back set. Zollinger goes short. And they got to get this over, and they're able to. Nice play by the Lady Braves. Keep it alive. Harris just punches at it and hits it out of bounds. It's 11-5. So Harris hits it wide. As Despain bumps it for Hobson. That's dug out. Again, Brogue. And it's going to be It's going to hit off of the net and go out of bounds. So Preston gets the point. It's 11-6. They're not out of it by any means, but certainly have some work to do. 11-6, Preston trails here in the fifth. Donaldson. Her serve controlled by the Lady Braves. They go short. Can Preston keep it alive? No, that's too many hits. (12-6). Star Valley 3 points away from the win. Ace. 13-6. Timeout Preston. As they needed to call the timeout, they do. We'll squeeze one in here as well, as we'll be right back.
KACH.
Regardless of which insurance company you use, When you add a teen driver to your vehicle policy, your rates increase. This is Cheryl Kimball with Naylor Insurance in Preston. If you've got teen drivers, you need to know about the rate-saving plan offered through Mutual of Enumclaw Insurance. Teen Smart is an 8-hour program that, once completed, will lower your rates and make your teen a better driver. Savings and increased safety. It's a win-win. Call us today, 208-852-08.
KACH. KACH.
Today's match also brought to you by Franklin County Medical Center, providing you the best care in all of the Cache Valley. Franklin County Medical Center, 44 North 1st East in Preston. So 13-6, Star Valley leads here in the 5th set. 2 points away from the match are the Lady Braves, as Brogue will serve. Set outside, Harris. Blocked and down, point for the Indians. 13-7. It'll be Clark to serve. Her serve is going to be bumped out of bounds as Coles could not return it. It's 13-8 after the ace by Clark. That's her second of the day. Her next serve tips off the top of the net, and it's an ace again. 13-9, back-to-back aces served up by Clark. Timeout, Star Valley. Well, after watching the ball hit off the top of the net and no one really reacted for it, Star Valley wants a timeout, and once again, we'll be right back.
KACH.
Rounds & Associates Insurance Service is an independent insurance agency with Allstate, Travelers, Auto Owners, Safeco, Progressive, and Nationwide, just to name a few. Stop by the office for your competitive quote today. Rounds & Associates Insurance Service. Call 208-852-2500. Rounds & Associates Insurance, supporting both the Westside Pirates and the Preston Indians on to victory. You've got this. Don't weaken. Rounds & Associates Insurance Service. Call today, 208-852-2500.
KACH. KACH.
Still a 4-point lead for Star Valley, 13-9 here in the 5th set. Clark will continue her serve, as that one is returned outside. Engelhart blocked at the net. Star Valley is going to have to just get it over, which they do. They'll set this outside. Hobson, good, too long. Oh, just missed the back line, just a hair deep. Match point, 14-9. As they'll give the ball to Shayla Fraser to serve for the match. Her serve off the top of the net, and it's an ace. Ticked the top of the net and fell over. As Star Valley comes back and wins 15-9 in the 5th set, and stave off the Preston Indians, who at one point had a 2-1 lead. So we'll take a timeout. We'll come back. We'll have a quick post-game show for you, as Preston, I believe, will stay here and play again after the JV will play. So probably about 45 minutes to an hour, as before the Lady Indians again will get back on the floor. Anyway, we'll take a quick timeout. We'll come back at the postgame on the way next. Tonight's match has been brought to you by West Motors, your only stop for new or used cars in Preston and in Logan. Stokes Market True Value, with the freshest meats and produce in town. Franklin County Medical Center, with the finest care you'll find in all of the Cache Valley. Rounds & Associates Insurance Agency, an independent agency with many options for all of your insurance needs. Preston Auto Parts CarQuest. They have the parts that you need to keep your engine running strong. Webb Funeral Home, serving Preston and surrounding communities since 1925. Rouse Construction, building new homes in the Blue Sage Park region of Preston. And by Naylor Insurance for home, health, life, and auto from Mutual of Enumclaw. Now stay tuned for the postgame show. Coming right up.
It's easy, fun, fast, and affordable. Do all of your grocery shopping online at Stokes Market. Simply log into stokesgrocery.com. Select the Shop Online tab and shop for your items. Then select the pickup time that is convenient for you. Pay online, and if you can't get out, then have someone else pick up your groceries for you. Do your grocery shopping online and still shop locally. It's part of the new normal, and it's fun. Do it now. Shop, enjoy, save at stokesgrocery.com.
Having your prescriptions refilled has never been easier. You can refill 24/7, set reminders, save medications, and access your account from the new My Community Pharmacy mobile app offered by Preston Drug. It's simple to use and it's simple to get. Log on to prestondrug.com and enter your mobile number. We'll send you the app. It's as simple as that. There are some things in life that have been made easier through technology. This is one of them. The app offered by Preston Drug is a quick and easy way to refill medications and promote a healthy lifestyle. Visit prestondrug.com.
The Preston Indians opened their season with a win over the Lakeland Hawks last Friday, and this Friday night, the Indians are back home when the Shelley Russets come to town. The Indians will look to improve in some areas and look to improve their record to 2-0 on the year, and also avenge last year's loss to the Russets. You can catch this game live Friday night on mylocalradio.com, starting with the pregame show at 6:30 p.m. You can also catch the game on tape delay following the Westside Firth game on FM 105.5 and AM 1340 KACH.
Across the FM airwaves, we're heard at 105.5. On the far-reaching AM dial, we're at 1340. And on the internet at mylocalradio.com. Wherever you find us, we are KACH, Preston, Smithfield.
This is the Preston Indians postgame show. Coming up, we'll recap tonight's game, take a look at the final stats, and a look at other games from around the area on the Ron Keller Tires scoreboard. Well, welcome back here to Cokeville and the Cokeville tournament. As Preston, for the first time this year, they go to a fifth set and lose in the fifth set, 15-9 to the Star Valley JV team, who was very tough with big players and big hitters. For Star Valley, became a very difficult assignment for the Lady Indians, and they lose here in 5. Wasn't without the effort, however. A couple of big players for Preston. Chloe Hobson with 11 kills. Gillian Bryce had 8, and Elizabeth Harris chipped in with 3 more on her side of the ledger. But another loss for the Indians. The Lady Indians now 0-6 on the year. They're 0-4 here in Cokeville this weekend in the tournaments. So Preston will take on the Green River coming up in, I'm going to say about an hour, because the JVs are on the floor getting ready, and they still have to play. And then the varsity will have to loose that up again. So we'll be back in about an hour or so, I would say, somewhere around 2:30 for this final match for the Indians here up in Cokeville, as they will face Green River coming up in just a little bit. So for now, we'll take it back to the studio. John will have music for you, and then we'll be back in about an hour as Preston, with their last match here in Cokeville, will take on the Green River Wolves. That's coming up in just a little bit. So Preston loses in 5 sets to Star Valley, losing 15-9 here in the 5th. I'm Dan Hubbard. We'll talk to you in a little bit as we come back in about an hour from now. Have a good afternoon. We'll talk to you just a little while. Thank you for listening to the Preston Indians postgame show. This broadcast has been a production of Preston Broadcasting, LLC, and was intended for the private, non-commercial use of our audience. Use of any portion of this production, its accounts or descriptions, in whole or in part, may not be used or rebroadcast without the express written permission of Preston Broadcasting, LLC.